Hi, so I decided to do my econ project on the bail system in the US, and my question is, what economic theory explains the bail system and what is one way to solve the issue of monetary bail? So really quickly, let me explain what the monetary bail system is. It's when you're arrested for a crime, you appear before a judge and they set a required fee for you to be released from jail as a guarantee that you will show up for your trial. If you are unable to come up with the money, either personally or through commercial bail bondsmen, then you are incarcerated until the case is resolved or dismissed from court. It is important to find an answer to the question because, as shown by the graph on the side, we're right here, the number of people who are in jail has increased, and most of the people who are incarcerated have not been convicted of a crime. They are in jail because they did not have the funds to be released until the trial, thus going against the U.S. notion of innocent until proven guilty. It is also expensive to keep people in jail, and there is a bias against those who have been held, thus leading to the probability that they will be convicted even if they're innocent. It is also a human rights violation since the conditions of jail can be pretty terrible. This question is an economic question because it deals with improving the living standards of people in a country, and this is the main focus of economics. It is something that economists are constantly trying to find new ways to do. And a solution to the question can be seen through behavior economics, which seeks to enrich our understandings of decision making by integrating the insights of psychology into economics. It does this by investigating how dollar amounts can mean different things to individuals depending on the situation. In this case is that over 40 people who are innocent of a crime plead guilty. This may not make sense on the surface, but once you actually think about it and see that they don't have the money to decide to go out of jail, then it can be seen that they plead guilty to be released from jail. Many have lost their jobs during their time in jail since they weren't able to show up. And with a conviction on the record, the possibilities of being rehired decreases, thus leading to the solution that I have gathered from researching this issue is supervised release. This is in which when the defendant is released from jail, they are assigned to a supervisory program in the community as an alternative to bail and pretrial detention. This way they are allowed to still live their lives normally and go to work until it's time for their trial. Okay. My bad. The limitations to this is how fast will it be implemented and if it will also be used for those who have already been denied bail. Not just the fact that they weren't able to pay, but that the judges stated that they were not going to be released. Another limitation is my understandings of how the law and economics intersection works. And then for my answer to be incorrect, you would have to assume that the individual cost of staying in jail is lesser than the cost of going to meet with a parole officer while waiting for your trial. And I'm pretty sure that my assumption is correct in the fact that many people would rather go to see the parole officer than go and be sent back to jail. That's leading to the end of my presentation. Thank you for your time.